great way to end the morning. Oh, I feel so lucky that I got to see all of you do that. It was amazing. Congrats. You, Horton, seriously, you have to keep doing this. You're going to be a big fat star. I feel privileged every day of my life. I get to work on some of the very biggest Broadway shows, and I see a lot of theater, and you need to continue doing this every single day.
All right!
Teacher, what's your name? Vanessa, congratulations. This was an amazing debut at the Junior Theater Festival. You're all extremely talented. Kenny said the word triple threat earlier. That's very apparent that you all are well-versed dancers, singers, actors. It's so good to see good young people be such good actors at such a young age. It's thrilling to watch. Gertrude, you caught my eye immediately. You were upstage right, and just at the very beginning of the show, and you were incredible. I saw us all staring at you. So. It is such a creative. I'm blanking on the number where the small people. The Who's. Sorry. Such a creative way to stage that number. So fantastic.
Way to go, Jim. Miss Jenny!
Where's the choreographer? Check it out, Miss Jenny. Where are y'all from? I just want to gush. I don't have anything critical to say.
Wow.
I'm going to let other people talk because I'll just hold the mic all the
Well, I agree with everything he said. Fantastic. What caught me, once you get to a certain level, which you all are, you can start adding what I call texture, which is so important. It just puts it over the edge. And right at the top, you know what texture means? Does that make sense to you? Okay. And this will make more sense when I explain it, I hope. At the very top, when the Wickershams came out, there was that real earthy, plie, low quality of movement that started. And then the Bird Girls came out, like showgirls, and they were up here, and the Wickershams were down here. And just that, the different quality of movements between the two was such a nice contrast and such a nice texture that it makes it interesting to watch, which you'd all agree with that, I'm sure. Interesting to watch and captivating, because you want to see it again and again. So it was just, I don't know where she went. Oh, fantastic, just loved it. I've choreographed this twice, one for a college and one professionally, and I wish I had those Who's both times. And we paid some of those Who's a lot of money. I wish I had a few Who's. Loved it, fantastic. There is a thing when you audition, you might hear, if you take an audition technique class or a vocal class, or you may hear some coaches say you need to raise the stakes. Have you heard that before? Raise the stakes. Well, this group, like no other I have seen, I've been to quite a few of these festivals, the stakes were raised enough. Like from the beginning, I believe, what's your name, sir? I believe that Patrick, the most important thing in his life was to get to know these people and to save them. Yes. And there was nothing else that mattered. And Gertrude, you might not even like Patrick. You might sit on opposite sides of the schoolroom, but I felt like you had to get close to him like a magnet. It was the most important thing. You could not stay away. Even before you moved, I saw it in your eyes. And probably in the back row they saw that, because the stakes were way up here. The JoJo, you had to save your people. And when you sang that, your future's in our hands, that I just wanted to cry right there. It was so important to you. And if it's so important to you, it's so important to us and to them, even in the back row. And you all did that.
Woo!
Fantastic. Oh, and then the kangaroo. You were like Nancy Grace. It was like, I have got to expose this crime or I cannot sleep tonight. Amazing. Really amazing. I'm gonna pass the mic, but it was just fantastic. Loved all of it.
No.
You better perform this for a lot of people. Then you see it. And you're right. When toward the end, when you started dancing, we all three of us leaned into our neck and we said, "He's going to be a big star."
Wow.
You are.
I agree with Kenny and Rick and everyone. You guys, good job. What I loved about this was that you worked so hard. Every single person standing here worked so hard. Your teachers worked so hard. And you know what? I didn't even notice how hard you were working. That's how hard you were working.
Woo!
That is a good thing. I want to also give a big shout out to the Who's. I want to give a big shout out to the Who's for a couple of reasons. You were perhaps typecast because you're a little bit shorter, right? And you're a little bit younger. And what I love about groups like this is that we've got a nice diversity of ages. And you guys worked your tails off and are just as talented as the big kids who are working their tails off. And I love that. My mayor of Whoville, you are a comic genius, my friend. And when I had to believe you, when I had to feel for the people of Whoville, I did. And you were a great leader, and I think you're going to win the next election. What else do I have to say? Oh, what I really liked about this as well was your transitions between numbers. I mean, this kind of presentation is a funky thing because we're lifted from the actual story. You guys are doing a 15-minute presentation that you've put together. And whoever kind of decided how to arrange this did a really nice job. And you guys all did a really nice job for adjusting where you were in the story and staying in character and getting to your next places in time to start. I just thought it was exquisite. I'm giving you each a task. You are all to go back to Kentucky and find one person to convince to come to the Academy for Creative Excellence to do theater, because more kids need to be doing what you're doing.
Woo! Yes, sir!
We have the teacher and choreographer